Hi, we are Catherine and Potter Adams, and we wanted to take a minute to share with you why we feel it is so important to participate in our annual stewardship program at Christ Episcopal Church. We started attending services back in 2014. We had just moved to town. It was a very hectic time in our life, and we had a 16-month-old and a newborn. And being new to the area, and we don't have a lot of family in town, we felt it was really important that we find a source of community support and find our church home.
And as you can imagine, going to new churches and attending new services with a 16-month-old and a newborn were quite challenging, but we made it a point, we thought it was very important for us to get out and find the church where we felt we belonged. And the welcome we received at Christ, the connection we had with everybody that we met, and the strong bond we felt between the congregation and the clergy and the community really made us feel like Christ was the right place for us. So at the end of the day, it was an easy decision for us to join Christ and to become members of the church here. And at the time, we felt like we were kind of going through some of the same changes that the church was going through. We were transitioning to a new city. The church was undergoing a transition in leadership. And so we both had we're starting with fresh starts, and we're excited about the future that we had in both of our positions.
Over the past 6 years, our initial feelings of being a part of such a great church and strong congregation were just reinforced. The church has given back to us more than we could ever imagine. We baptized 2 of our daughters here at Christ, and actually our youngest daughter, her godparents are some of our closest friends that we met here at Christ. We also feel that we have grown in our faith and strengthened our Christian foundation, as well as we've been able to teach our girls the importance of having Jesus Christ in their life and being a part of such a strong congregation.
And we've also made it a point to give back to Christ, given how much it's done for us. So every year since we've been members, we've made it a point to fill out a pledge card, and we've made it a priority to, of course, meet our pledge, but in instances where we can, to exceed our commitment. We feel it's extremely important for us to do so that Christ can continue to provide for us and for the congregation, as well as the community is also. As I've been a member of the finance committee for several years now, and I see firsthand how important the annual stewardship campaign and the contributions of the congregation are to the daily operations of the church. These contributions not only keep the lights on, they cool the sanctuary in the summer, they warm it in the winter, and they allow the church to do all of the outreach that it does for the community as well as for our congregation. These virtual services that we've all become accustomed to over the pandemic, I've heard a stat that these services have been some of the most watched Episcopalian services outside of maybe 1 or 2 churches, and that while that's amazing, it's not surprising knowing the kind of operation we have here at Christ Episcopal. So without the gifts of the congregation, outreach like this and these programs that we have that affect so many wouldn't be possible. So we feel it's important for us and for all of the congregation to support the church through their annual giving, to make sure that Christ continues to be such a source of love and joy and spiritual growth for all the congregation and the community.
Thank you, and go fill out your pledge card. Together, we can ensure the success of Christ Episcopal Church.